Okay, let's dive into this. Have you ever been on a team that just clicks, where everything flows? And then, have you been on one that despite having all the talent in the world just struggles? Well, today we're going to unpack exactly why that happens using a really powerful framework called the Enneagram. We'll explore how understanding personalities can literally transform a group of individuals into a high-performing team.
You know, this quote right here, it really hits the nail on the head. It's such a fundamental truth of leadership. You can have the most brilliant strategy, the best plan, but at the end of the day, it's your people who make it happen. And the real secret, the key to unlocking all that potential, isn't just about managing tasks. It's about truly getting what makes each person tick.
And that, right there, is the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's the challenge that keeps so many leaders up at night. You've got all these amazing, different people on your team. Different skills, different ways of seeing the world, different things that motivate them. How in the world do you weave all of that together into something that's not just functional, but powerful?
And here is the big, game-changing shift in thinking. So often, our first instinct is to try and make people fit into a certain box, right? To manage their quirks. But the real breakthrough happens when we stop trying to change them and just get curious about them. And that's where a tool like the Enneagram is just so incredibly valuable. It's like being handed a map to the inner world of your team members.
This brings us right to our core idea, Enneagram Synergy. So what is the Enneagram? Well, to put it simply, it's a personality system that shows us 9 basic ways people see the world. Each of these 9 types has a deep core belief about what they need to survive and be happy. For instance, a type 8 is driven by a need to be in control of their own world, while a type 2 is driven by a need to be loved and wanted. When you understand those core drivers, you can create a team that's cohesive, motivated, and resilient because you're finally working with their nature, not fighting against it. I absolutely love this orchestra metaphor because it's just so perfect. Imagine telling a loud, passionate trumpet, that's your type 8, to sound more like a gentle, empathetic violin, your type 2. It would be a disaster. The real magic happens when you, as the conductor, understand the unique and beautiful sound each instrument is designed to make, and then bring them all together to create this incredible harmony.
Okay, so this theory is fantastic. Understanding people is key. But how do we actually do it? How do we turn all this insight into real, concrete actions as a leader? Let's break down that core mission.
The source material lays this out for us with 7 core leadership competencies. Now, this isn't just some random list, it's a practical roadmap. For example, one of these competencies might be all about how you give feedback. You wouldn't give feedback to a perfectionistic type 1 the same way you would to a security-seeking type 6. This gives you a clear, actionable way to create that team synergy.
So what does this look like day to day? Well, valuing every unique difference means you see your Type 5's deep need for data not as a roadblock, but as a huge asset. Bringing out the best in everyone is about putting people in positions where they can naturally shine, like letting your super personable Type 2 handle key client relationships. It's all about creating an environment where all these different energies aren't clashing, but are collaborating and pulling in the same direction.
And when you, as the leader, start doing this consistently, something pretty amazing starts to happen. You stop just managing a group of people, and you start forging a truly resilient team. Let's take a look at what that transformation really looks like.
You can really see the journey on this slide. On the left, it's kind of like a jumbled pile of blocks. All the different Enneagram types, disconnected, maybe even bumping into each other. Their performance is all over the place. But on the right, you have a solid, cohesive structure. The leader has figured out how to fit the pieces together. They see how the Type 3's ambition actually fuels the Type 9's desire for a peaceful, successful project. The result is a team that's not just aligned, but also incredibly resilient because they get each other on a much deeper level.
And all of this hard work, all this understanding, it all leads to the ultimate payoff. Because let's be real, creating a great team culture isn't just a nice to have. It has a direct, powerful impact on results. So what's the tangible, bottom line outcome of all this?
This is it. A team that you can actually count on. A team that doesn't just hit a home run by accident every once in a while. No, this is a team that delivers time and time again because it's built on a deep foundation of understanding its own human dynamics. You've essentially created a predictable engine for excellence, and that is one of the most valuable things any leader can build. So I'll leave you with this final thought, a little challenge for you. Think about your own team right now. Who's that person who just thinks differently? What's that one quirky trait on your team that maybe you've been trying to manage? What if
Instead, you decided to champion it. What is the one unique difference that you could turn into a team superpower starting tomorrow?